Good morning, everybody. My name is Brent Walters. I'm the HOD for the Western Cape Education Department. Welcome to you all. Welcome to this great occasion where we celebrate the best that the Western Cape has to offer. Welcome. Premier and Mrs. Windy, Minister Mania, DG Dr. Malila, Advocate Deirdre Bartman, Chairperson of the Standing Committee, Mr. Muller from the Schools Evaluation Authority, Senior Management of the Department, DDGs, Chief Directors, Directors, including District Directors who are here, teacher unions, NAPTOSA, SATU, SROE, sponsors, members of the media, school principals, parents and candidates, and guests watching live stream. Welcome to the 2023 National Senior Certificate Awards Ceremony. It is indeed wonderful to celebrate with all of you today. The National Senior Certificate means so much to all of us, as individuals, as parents, as teachers, and as principals. We are all truly united and working towards the same goal of achieving a quality education for every learner in every classroom, in every school inside the province. But of course, the main stars of the show here this morning are our young adults in the room. To the young adults in the room who have come here to receive awards, today is a day to enjoy, to savor, to remember, and to celebrate. When a goal has been achieved, and achieved in such a remarkable manner that you managed to get an invitation to the house of the #1 citizen inside the province. And clearly you have achieved something very, very special. And you should be very, very proud of yourselves. Your parents should be very, very proud of you, and your schools should be even prouder. What an achievement after 12 years of hard work by the learners and their teachers. And we should indeed all celebrate. We are proud of all the award winners we have here today, but I'm also proud of the sector as a whole and how it is overcoming certain challenges. Our NOFI schools in quintiles 1 to 3 have really worked hard and deserve to be mentioned at an occasion like this. 15 years ago, there was a 26.4 percentage point difference between no-fee and fee-paying schools. Today, it has decreased to 6.9 percentage points, and I believe that is no mean feat. The quality of passes in our no-fee schools has also improved significantly, with the bachelor pass rate improving by over 20 percentage points in the same period. The improved performance in passes in our schools has contributed to our throughput rate each year in this province. And it was wonderful to see that the Western Cape class of 2023 had the highest number of candidates ever both writing and ever passing the NSC. I think that deserves a round of applause. Today we celebrate your achievements. Today we cheer and we dance and we applaud your efforts. Today we say thank you for the hard work, the many hours, and all the sacrifices that you have made. You have all more than earned your right to be here. Welcome to all of you. Please enjoy the morning with us. I thank you. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the Minister of Education, Mr. David Mania. Minister Mania is celebrating his second National Senior Certificate with us, the award ceremony, as Provincial Education Minister, having previously served as the Minister of Finance and Economic Opportunities, and as Shadow Minister of Finance and Shadow Minister of Defence and Military Veterans in the National Assembly. He has proven to be quite the committed learner himself, holding a Bachelor of Arts and Honours degree from the University of Cape Town and a Master's degree in Public Administration and Management from Harvard's Kennedy School of Government. And may I add that Minister Mania has immersed himself in education. Came from outside of education, but if you listen to him, you will not think that he came from outside education. So he has immersed himself, and therefore we say he is a committed learner. He has immense respect for principals and teachers, practitioners and officials that make up the education sector, and is determined that we all work towards our vision of quality education for every child, in every classroom, in every school in the province. It is my great pleasure to welcome to the stage a very committed and elected representative of our province, Provincial Minister for Education, Mr. David Mania.
Brent, thank you very much for that kind introduction. Good morning to the Premier. Good morning to Tracy Wendy. Good morning to all our honoured guests, our school staff, our officials, and of course, our parents. It's really wonderful to be here today in these beautiful gardens of Leeuwenhof to celebrate our matric class. It's such a special occasion for our top achievers and of course their parents. And I'm so pleased that we have had an opportunity to showcase our artists and our musicians this morning. And of course, a very warm welcome to our top achievers of the Western Cape Matric class of 2023. The past year, as we all know, has been a tough one for our candidates and of course our schools. After years of disrupted learning due to the COVID-19 pandemic, in 2023 we faced taxi strikes and taxi blockades and 2 major floods and of course severe load shedding. Yet despite this, the Western Cape class of 2023 increased the matric pass rate for a 3rd year running to 81.54%, and I think that deserves a round of applause. Our Western Cape candidates achieved the top mathematics pass rate at 75.4% and the top physical sciences pass rate at 82.2%. And I think that deserves a round of applause. What is equally impressive is that we increased our retention rate, or the percentage of the grade 10 class from 2 years ago who wrote their matric exams this year, increased to 69.3%, and I think that deserves a round of applause. Getting both the pass rate and the retention rate to move in a positive direction is not easy. Yes, we could drop our retention rate to climb the league tables, but that would result in fewer learners writing and passing their exams and a greater risk of them dropping out entirely, which is something we are simply not willing to do here in the Western Cape. We, of course, are also delighted that the top candidate in the country once again hails from the Western Cape. Melissa Muller from Rhenish Girls High School not only ranked as the top public school candidate in the country, she is also the top quintile 5 candidate and the top mathematics candidate in the country, which is an astounding achievement, and I think that deserves a round of applause. Here's an interesting fact for you. The top candidate in the country has come from the Western Cape in 6 of the past 7 matric exams. And the top candidate in mathematics has been from the Western Cape for 5 matric exams in a row. And that deserves a round of applause. 5 other Western Cape candidates were also recognized at the National Results Function in Gauteng. Ethan Myers from Herzliya High School is the top independent school candidate. Jared Ben from Weinberg Boys High School ranked 2nd in quintile 5 and is the top candidate in physical sciences. Samkelo Gumada from Athlone School for the Blind is the top special needs candidate. Victor Mapolisa from the Athlone School of the Blind ranked 3rd in the special needs education candidates. And Amakhle Jamane from Delabat School ranked 2nd in the South African Sign Language. They deserve a round of applause. I would really like to congratulate all of you on this astounding achievement and for representing us so wonderfully at the National Awards earlier this month in Gauteng. I also wish to thank our principals and teachers who have worked so incredibly hard to make sure that our matrics had the best possible chance of success in their final exams. You really are our greatest asset, and we appreciate the dedication, the care, and the love that you show every day for our learners here in the Western Cape. And our teachers and principals deserve a round of applause. We would also like to thank our exam officials, led by Bertram Lauriston, who oversee the entire exam process, to give you a sense of the scale of the operation required to conduct the 2023 matric exams in our province. A total of 123 exam papers were written at 469 exam centers, overseen by 1,878 invigilators. Our 4,158 markers at 11 marking centers needed to mark 928,000 exam scripts, which were then verified by 1,046 mark checkers. And all of this had to take place before the 21st of December, 2023. It's a mammoth administrative task, which our examinations team accomplishes with great skill and great efficiency. We thank them for their exceptional work this year and every single year that allows the exams to run without incident in our province. They deserve a round of applause. Our district directors, who are here with us today, do an outstanding job under impossible circumstances. Thank you for the sacrifices you make daily to keep the ship on a steady course and for always keeping the best interests of our learners as your guiding star. Thank you to our subject advisors, circuit managers, district and curriculum staff who have done everything they can to support our schools. I would like to also thank our matric parents who have supported our learners through thick and thin. I know there is a particular kind of anxiety that comes from being a parent of a matric learner. I know that you have shared the hopes and the fears of your children as they wrote their exams. So this is your achievement too. And finally, a message to the matric class of 2023. We are so proud of you, of your commitment, of your hard work, and of the investment that you have made in your own future. Keep hold of your drive and your determination. It will serve you well in the years ahead. Whenever I speak to our top achievers, and indeed with any of our matriculants, I can't help feeling optimistic about our future. You are an exceptionally talented group of young people. So when we look for our future engineers, our future doctors, our future scientists, our future artisans, our future lawyers, our future musicians, our future artists, our future teachers, and even our future premiers, we do not have to look out there. We will find them right here in the class of 2023, and our top achievers in the Western Cape. Thank you. It's, of course, now my privilege to introduce Premier Alan Winde, who I know has first-hand experience of that unique anxiety that our matric parents have faced. The Premier has really gone out to bat for our learners and for our teachers this year, as our government navigates tremendous budgetary challenges affecting our country. Premier, thank you for the work that you have done for growing our Coalition for Education and for the support that you have shown for our learners and our teachers and for education here in the Western Cape. Premier Alan Winde.
Thank you very much, Minister. Molweni, goeiemorgen, good morning. And on behalf of Tracy and myself, a very, very warm welcome to Leeuwenhof in this really special day, specifically for each one of you, our matriculants of 2023. This is a special day. It's something that we always look forward to, and it is about celebration and about recognition. So it is wonderful to be able to have a few minutes to maybe share some ideas, hopefully plant one or two seeds, because you are, as the Minister and as the SG have just said, you are our future. And hopefully I can plant one or two of those seeds. But first of all, it's about celebration. It's about celebration of you and your outstanding achievements, of the years of work that you've put in to be able to get here today, to receive these accolades, to be recognized by your peers across South Africa and the world. But of course, it's also about recognition. It's about recognition for that hard work, but it's also recognition for the ecosystem that enabled you to achieve what you've achieved. And that ecosystem, we need to thank your teachers. We need to thank your parents, your grandmothers and grandfathers, your brothers and sisters, to all of those citizens around you that help you or helped you to achieve what you've achieved. And as David was saying, some of the best achievements in our country. So well done. But thank you to each and every one of those teachers, each and every one of those principles, those governing body parents who give their time to your schools to make sure that your schools are that enabling environment for you to achieve what you achieve. I also want to take this opportunity to say to the other side of the ecosystem. You heard in the recognition, Advocate Bartman, the standing committee. She's the standing committee chair in Parliament and the role that the oversight plays. Of course, the SG and your team, the teachers, the schools, thank you very much for what you do in that ecosystem of enabling excellence and excellence to happen within our education system, despite massive challenges that David spoke about. I also want to recognize within the department the innovation that comes out of this department. And, you know, we started last year and again this year, the pressure on the system with more and more learners needing more and more classrooms and less budget to enable us to deliver. And so what happens is innovation comes in and we end up with amazing outcomes of building schools for 500 learners in 65 days. It is unbelievable. It is years ahead of what we were doing on average just a few short years ago. If I think about the catch-up program that you initiated, because you all have come through not only the taxi strikes or load shedding, but you've also come through a major pandemic that affected the whole planet. And catching up, because we saw from the data that really made it harder for our learners to achieve what they were wanting to achieve. And I think about catch-up a lot, because if I was addressing a business chamber today, if I was addressing, as I'm going to be doing tonight, some major investors into our region, if I was just talking to some ratepayers, I always talk about the same thing. And so why should I talk about anything different today? In actual fact, more so to this audience, because you are our future leaders. And future leaders need to understand what the risks are in our system and how do we address those risks? How do we innovate? And how do we make sure we get ahead of the curve? Because this world of ours is a very competitive space, but also has some major risks and some major issues. And one of our big risks as society is not enough of us read. Something that's so plain and simple. Not enough of us read. You know, if you go to my car right now, you'll see a box of books in the back, because I'm taking some responsibility towards making sure that whenever I come across young people, I can quickly open the boot and start handing out books and talking to them about why or how or what we should be doing differently. But maybe that's one of the seeds I need to plant to you, with you today, is to say, maybe you can also think about this challenge and how do we get more people reading in our country? A few years ago, they did a study, and we were really at the bottom of the list in the world, where 7 out of 10 of our grade 4 learners could not read with meaning in our country. 2 years ago, we did that, or we were part of that test again, and that went from 7 out of 10 to 8 out of 10 of grade 4 learners in our country can't read with meaning. In other words, read something and they don't actually understand what they've just read. Now, the reason I talk to business chambers about this is because those people, those young learners that are being tested in grade 4, are the future leaders like yourself. They are the future customers, employees, board members, directors. We all need to take responsibility. When you also go further into reading, it's quite interesting where you really see a chasm. We've got a big problem in our country that we have to solve. But if you go and have a look at, say, leaders in the Fortune 500 companies in our world, where the average CEO of a Fortune 500 company reads 60 books a year. I saw that Elon Musk, when he was growing up, he used to read on average of 2 books a day when he was a learner at school. As a CEO of multiple companies, he dedicates around about 10 hours a day to reading, to learning, to enabling himself to be part of this innovation and future world. And that's why he's building battery technologies to help us at the same time as reach his vision of being able to live on Mars. He's building rocket ships. He's doing what he needs to do to reach his end goal. But what does he do? He spends a lot of time reading. I also had a look at the average number of books that we have in households. And it's interesting, in Estonia, they have 218 books per household on average. In the UK, on average, 143 books per household. And in the USA, it's 114 books per household. In our country, 40% of our households have 0 books. Just that basic starting point says we're at a disadvantage. We must all take that to heart today, and I really want to plant that as seed number 1. What are we, in each of our own capabilities and abilities, going to do about helping someone else? I think about how we structure the system. I was speaking to somebody about how in certain countries where you have the elderly congregated, they get given a task of reading. And it's so often that you see a granny in that country saying, I can't meet you for tea on Wednesday because that's my reading day at the Early Childhood Development Center. And we've got to think about those kind of structural changes that we have to put in place, because this is a big problem for us that's going to be really exacerbated into the future. But that talks to how we innovate in the catch-up program. And I mentioned the catch-up, and I want to say again, congratulations to the team for identifying it. It's happening here and in not many other places in the world. And the whole world was pushed backwards because of the pandemic. And in this province, this team, and of course our teachers and our learners, on Saturdays, thousands of you, every Saturday, in class, reading, in class, catching up with maths and science. And so there again, the department and the leadership for enabling it, but our schools and our teachers for putting in and going that extra mile to just enable a catch-up program so that we can start to fix some of these problems that we already know about and have known about for a while. But I want to also say that that's a risk, and that's what I want to impart with you today. What are the risks that we face as society? I think about climate change. And how many of you are thinking about your future, what you're going to be doing in the future, and the leadership role that you are going to be playing in our country and in our planet? And are you also thinking about a risk? Could be reading, but it could be climate change. It could be food security. We were speaking a little bit earlier this morning. It was something that both Tracy and I heard on the radio this morning. Professor de Oliveira talking about climate change and the melting of our ice caps. And when ice caps melt, you have captured viruses that have been there for hundreds of thousands of years. And so in actual fact, the future, because of climate change, could see many more pandemics coming our way. So those of you that are taking on medicine, and I know many of you are you thinking about that? Not only enabling ourselves to deal with some of those unknown viruses of the future, but at the same time, how do we mitigate that risk of climate change that actually deals with the problem before it exists? How are we getting to the nub of the problem and teaching grade 4s to read so that it doesn't become the crisis in 8 and 10 and 15 years' time? For me, my risks and what I focus on every single day are about jobs and the ability for us as a region to create more and more jobs, because nothing changes a life like a job. Nothing gives you dignity like a job. Nothing stops a bullet like a job. Nothing puts food on your table like a job. That's what I'm seized with every single day. I'm seized with our energy crisis. How do we stop this problem of load shedding and enable innovation, private sector coming in to change the system so that we can end load shedding, but at the same time lower our carbon footprint, because it's about green and renewable technologies? There again, an amazing future if one of you choose that as perhaps your future. How do we deal with safety? we have got the best achievers here in the class of 2023. How many of our fellow learners were set back because they live in places that didn't enable them to focus on a schooling outcome, because they were dodging bullets and gangsters, or being dragged into drugs and the wrong things instead of focusing on their school careers and outcome? How about that as a very serious challenge for you in the future of how do we use this environment that we're in at the moment, something that is so different from when I was at school and finishing school and writing my matric like you have just done. When I wrote my matric, we never had things like the internet, smartphones, applications. We've got a very different world today. But of course, that world is changing because we're not even passing, or we've just passed the 4th industrial revolution, moving into the 5th industrial revolution, where artificial intelligence is going to be enabling those changes that you want to bring about into the future. And I want to say that you are those stewards that are going to be enabling this new economy into the next industrial revolution. You are going to have that responsibility on your shoulders. It's a responsibility that I need you to take very, very seriously. I want you to make sure that you have a look at this world of ours through a risk lens, saying, can I play a part in making a difference into the future? Because our planet faces so many risks: climate change, food security, security and safety, energy. But I also want to say to you that I'm also very concerned about our planet in the democracies of our world and how they are failing our citizens. It concerns me every single day as to when I see democracies failing, when I see us almost reversing what has happened in the last 100 years. And so I heard the minister say perhaps a future premier is sitting in front of me today. I was hoping this morning that one of you would have been walking around Leeuwenhof with a tape measure, busy working out what you want to move, where you want to hang your portraits or your paintings, or perhaps looking at some of the amazing art and wondering how you were going to get some of that art into this building when you come and take control here. Perhaps you're going to take that opportunity now when we've finished and go and measure up, because you're going to see that perhaps getting involved in politics is a future, because it's about changing this world. And I'm just as concerned about where our world is going as to climate change or unemployment and poverty. But the world is your oyster. The enabling environment is there. You are those leaders of the future. Universities want you. The world wants you. Countries are going to want you. You are making those choices today. Please make those choices wisely. Please make those choices in enabling yourselves to say, let's make this world a better place. You are those future leaders. And perhaps the last seed in whatever you do, because this world that you're moving into of AI and technology and social media and is also sometimes a very scary world. We've got to make sure we embrace that world with ethics and values, because it can be used incorrectly. And your job is to make sure that we fix that. And perhaps that last point is, while you're doing what you're doing, be kind. Be kind to someone else, because that also distresses me no end. To see what happens on those social media platforms and how we deal with each other as fellow human beings, how we don't care what we say about each other, or let's be kind to one another. Let's use this opportunity as leaders and future leaders to make a big difference in this world. The world is your oyster. Good luck and congratulations, because being here means that you are a change agent for the future, a leader for the future. So congratulations, and I look forward to seeing you up here on this platform, receiving your recognition for that dedication and hard work. Thank you.
Thank you, Premier. Thank you, Minister. Maybe just a short reflection from my side. Thank you, Minister, for reminding us of all the good things that happen in this matric exam. The things that need applauding. The acknowledgement of the people inside the room, but also the acknowledgement of the people outside the room that have made things possible. Thank you very much for that, Minister. Premier, thank you for calling our learners to something higher. And to say to them that they have come here today to receive an award. And yes, they do deserve it, and it's something to celebrate. But you have called them to say that you are here, use it as a basis for a higher purpose. That humankind can only be shifted when we all do our small part in that. Be kind to people is what the Premier's message was. Go out and make your mark. Be the difference. And I think that becomes very important as you journey through your life. The journey in life is its destination. That's what you'll find as you move along. This is a very, very important milestone on that journey, and you are all congratulated for having made your way to this august arena. Congratulations to you all. We now come to the part of the program that I'm sure the learners themselves have all been waiting for. And at this time, I would like to, this is the time for the awards to schools and to learners. I'm sure that principals, teachers, parents and learners, or should I say ex-learners, young adults, I'm sure that you are looking forward to this moment. And so what is going to happen now is the awards and the announcement of the awards will be done by the two DDGs, Mr. Alan Meyer, the DDG for Institutional Development and Coordination, and Mr. Harun Mohammed, the DDG for Curriculum and Assessment Management. Candidates and principals, when you come onto the stage, can you please come up on your right? You will then move across the stage, shake hands, wait for the photographer to take a photo. Photographer will indicate to us they've taken the photo, and then you can exit on your left-hand side. So without further ado, let me call Mr. Meyer to the microphone, and let's enjoy the rest of the ceremony. Thank you.
Sure. Good morning, Premier, Madam, Mrs. Windy, and then all colleagues that have been invited, and of course, the most important guest, the students here today. Premier, you know, the message resonates, you know. It's not only these learners that are taking heed of the message that you've brought about bringing the change, but I think all our principals here go back to their staffs as well to inform them as well as what your thinking is of where we should be going. And so I appreciate the message, you know, also to our principals as well, that we have to continuously strive to do better. So thank you very much for that as well. Students, if you were standing where I'm standing, you can actually see how nervous your principals are. Because we come to the first section that deals with the awards to schools. And so I will be doing there will be two categories. And we'll start off in the first category with schools are awarded in terms of improvement in their pass rate, the greatest increase in the percentage of learners achieving access to bachelor's degree studies, improvement and excellence in individual subjects, and excellence in academic performance. In the second category, awards are made to all public, independent, and technical schools that achieve excellence in academic performance. So all schools will receive a certificate, and I'm sure at your schools you've already seen there's a few, and this year there will be more that will be added there. So in category 1, the most improved schools, awards will be made to 10 public schools with 30 or more candidates that have shown the greatest improvement in the pass rate over the period 2021 to 2023. The criteria also included consistency in the number of grade 12 candidates over the 3-year period from 2021 to 2023. So, in terms of the most improved public schools, we'll start off in number 10, Indwe Secondary School. In 9th position is Kanyolwetu Secondary School. In 8th position, Sinnathemba Secondary School. Nda. That's your own. Well done. Well done. He says to me, I told you. Well done. I like that kind of reminder. In 7th position, Desmond Mpilo Tutu Secondary School. They are not here. Desmond Mpilo. Thank you. In 6th position, Nonzamo Secondary School. Is the principal here? Nonzamo? Oh, yeah, he's coming. We'll give you time. Congratulations. In 5th position, Utolo High School. In 4th position, Forest Heights High School. In 3rd position, Balumko Secondary School. Ms. Diamond, I hope you have an extra drive there because you're taking lots of pictures today. Well done. In 2nd position, Haarlem Secondary School. Well done. Congratulations. And in 1st position, Joe Slovo Secondary School. We now go to the next category, which is the most improved technical high school. And we ask the principal to stay because the most improved technical high school, Joe Slovo Secondary School. Please return. Our next category is the greatest increase in the percentage of bachelor's passes. Awards will be made to 10 schools with 30 or more candidates that have shown the greatest increase in the percentage of candidates achieving access to bachelor degree studies over the period 2021 to 2023. The criteria also included consistency in the number of grade 12 candidates over the 3-year period from 2021 to 2023. In 10th position, Hoërskool Zandvliet. In 9th position, Bloemco Secondary School. And in 8th position, Joe Slovo Secondary School. Congratulations. In 7th position, Utolo High School. I've got a buck in there for all these awards. It's a small fee. It's only a small fee. Kashle. Well done. In 6th position, Buren High School. Well done. Congratulations. In 5th position, Bloekombos Secondary School. And in 4th position, Immelwede Secondary School. From underperforming about 2-3 years ago and on the stage today, well done, ma'am, to you and the team. In 3rd position, Mr. Harry Combe, Hoërskool Diasville. Well done. In 2nd position, Zonnebloem Nest Senior School. And in 1st position, the Rus Futura Academie. Heel geluk. Well done. As you come to the front, just be careful. The head of security is still moving around here. So he wags his tail, but just be careful if you come down the passage not to bump into him. So one of our first new categories this year, greatest increase in the pass rate from 2022 to 2023. Awards will be made to 5 ordinary public schools with 80 or more candidates that have shown the greatest increase in the pass rate when the 22-23 pass rate is compared to the 2022 pass rate. And in 5th position, Sinnatemba Secondary School. And in 4th position, Umyezo Wama Apile High School from Grabouw. In 3rd position, Scottsdean Secondary School. And in 2nd position, Intlanganiso Secondary School. And in 1st position, Oscar Mpeta High School. We now come to the next new category that has been introduced this year, Most Improved Past Performance. Awards will be made to 5 ordinary schools with 80 or more candidates that have shown the greatest increase in the pass rate when the 2023 pass rate is compared with the 2022 pass rate, as well as an increase in the number of candidates from 2022 to 2023, the weighting of 50% for each of these 2 criteria. In 5th position, Joe Slovo Secondary School. The price is increasing for the use of the space on the bakkie. Well done, sir. In 4th position, from ECK, Jonga Street Secondary School. In 3rd position, from Metro East again, Bloekombos Secondary School. And in 2nd position, Thembelihle High School. And in 1st position, Fairdale High School. Congratulations. Metro North. Hey. Umfuleni in the house. Mr. Peterson is saying yes. Well done. The 3rd new category introduced this year is the greatest percentage increase in the total number of subject distinctions. Awards will be made to 5 ordinary public schools that have shown the greatest increase in the percentage of candidates achieving subject distinctions from 2022 to 2023. In 5th position, Protea Heights Academy. It's a half Metro Northeast school. In 5th position, jointly, congratulations, Beeren High School. Well done. In 4th position, Simonstown High School, combined school, sorry. In 3rd position, Parel Valley High School. Congratulations. Oops, well done. Well done. In 2nd position, Claremont High School. Well done, Murray. And in 1st position, Hoërskool Lutzville. We now move to category 2, which looks at excellence in academic performance in individual subjects at schools. Môre juffrou. Improvement. For mathematics, this is awarded to one school in the province that obtained the highest score when combining the following: change in percentage of candidates in the cohort taking the subject, the change in the pass rate for the subject, the change in the subject average, and the change in the number of candidates taking the subject. The schools must have a minimum enrollment of 30 candidates to qualify. The weighting is the same for all criteria. The same criteria is also applied for the improvement in mathematics and physical sciences. For improvement in mathematics, Murray High School. Well done, Mr. Jonkers and team, all the way from Plettenberg Bay, right on the outskirts of the province. Well done, sir. And a new school, yeah. And then for improvement in physical sciences, Bloekombos Secondary School. I can still rent some space, ne? Well done. For home languages, this is awarded to one school in the province that showed the greatest improvement in the average of English home language, Afrikaans home language, and isiXhosa home language in 2023, compared to their subject average in 2022. A minimum enrollment of 30 candidates is required. Improvement in English home language, Blackheath Secondary School. Still Metro East. Yes, Ms. Diamond. For improvement in Afrikaans home language, Hoërskool Diasville. Pressure's on Friedenberg High School now, eh? Well done, Mr. Harricum. For improvement in Xhosa home language, Silikamba Secondary School. So now we move to excellence. This is awarded to the school in the province that obtained the highest score when combining the following: percentage of candidates in the cohort taking the subject, the pass rate for the subject average, and the number of candidates taking the subject. The weighting is the same for all 4 criteria. The awards for excellence in mathematics and excellence in physical science are as follows. For excellence in mathematics, Diocesan College and Herschel Girls School. Yeah, that's separate. Let's do it separate. Yeah. Let's do Herschel first, and then we'll do the Diocesan College. Please proceed. Don't disappear too far very quickly, because you're going to be back again. So that was for excellence in mathematics. For excellence in physical sciences, Diocesan College. And up the other side. There we go. I warned you, I said don't go too far. We go to excellence in home language, and this is awarded to one school in the province that produced the highest pass rate in English home language, Afrikaans Huistaal, isiXhosa home language in 2023. And had the highest average in English home language, Afrikaans home language, and isiXhosa home language in 2023. The weighting of 50% for each of the 2 criteria. For excellence in English home language, Springfield Convent of the Holy Rosary. Principal is not here. I didn't see earlier. No. Okay. We'll have it delivered to the school. For excellence in Afrikaans Huistaal, Hoër Meisieskool Bloemhof. Sure, you're a bit shocked there, Wilna. Ja. Hallo Wilma. Gaan goed, baie goed, dankie. And for excellence in Xhosa home language, Center for Science and Technology, COSAT. Science and Technology School getting an award for excellence for isiXhosa, huh? And you were worried. Well done, sir. In category 3, excellence in academic performance. In this category, awards are presented to the top 3 technical schools, as well as to schools promoting technical subjects. The top 3 schools in the province with an NSC enrollment of less than 80 candidates, and the top 20 schools with 80 or more candidates that have achieved excellence in academic results in 2023 will also be awarded. The top 3 technical schools are, in 3rd position, Laborie Hoërskool. In the 2nd position, Drosdey Hoër Tegnische Skool. And in first position, Langenhoven Gymnasium. Nou jonkers, is die hoof hier? Langenhoven? Ek het hom nie gesien nie. No, not here. Thank you. For schools promoting technical subjects, this is also a new award. Schools promoting technical subjects, Hoërskool Bellville. We now come to another new category. Consistent pass rate of 95% and more over 5 years. Awards will be made to ordinary public schools with a consistent pass rate of 95% or more over the past 5 years. That is 2019 to 2023. Contextual factors of schools will be taken into consideration when the awards are made. And these awards we will do alphabetically and not in terms of position. The first school in this category, Hoërskool Bellville. Okay. Boomerang. Jammer meneer, ek het nou nie verder gekyk nie. No, it's you. Yeah, it's you. I should have kept you here. My apologies. Thank you, well done. It's part of the wellness program. The next school is Hoër Meisieskool Bloemhof. Yeah, well, no, you'll have to do this. The next school in this particular elite group is Hoër Landbouskool Boland. The next school, La Rochelle Girls High School. Those alphabetisch, nee, is nie terme van 1 tot 10 of so nie. The next school, all the way from Vredendal, Hoërskool Loetswil. You can shout aan Larry. Weskus. The next school in the list, all the way from Mitchell's Plain, Mondale High School. Next school, a little bit slower. Okay. But Mondale is a top athletic school, so they should be fast here. Where's Mr. Bridgens? Congratulations, man. Next school in this list is Paul Girls High School. You have some parents here as well, I hear. Next on the list, SA College High School. Congratulations, well done. Nice to see you. The next school on this prestigious list is South Peninsula High School. Well done, Mr. Baker. The next school on this list, Spine Road High School. Is Mr. Fairbairn teaching at the school at the moment? Oh, yes, I thought so. Nice. Congratulations. Well done, Spine Road. Next school on the list, Tafelberg School. Congratulations, well done. And the next school, the last school on this list, Westerford High School. Sure. Those 12 schools, SG, that have just been on the stage, between the 12 of them, they probably will account for more than 2,000 learner applications for each one of them. Sure. So that's about 24,000 applications to those 12 schools. Well done to all of those 12. The top 4 schools with an NSC enrollment of less than 80 candidates are, in 4th position, Hoër Landbou School, Oakdale. I'll say. In 3rd position, Herzliya High School. In 2nd position, Montgomery and Miller Academy. And in 1st position, Cannons Creek School. Well done. Congratulations. I think we can skip this category. Must we do this one? Okay. We don't have to do the top 20 schools, eh? Must we do it? Okay. You can do it later. You can do it later. Now, students, now you're going to see your teachers, like principals, really nervous. Because now we come to the top 20 schools in the province with an NSC enrollment of 80 or more candidates, including independent schools, that have achieved excellence in academic results in 2023. This list will not be done alphabetically. It will be in position 20 to 1. In 20th position on this list, I think it's for the first time, Spine Road High School. I'm sure Mr. Fairbairn is going to kick himself. He was not here to receive it. Well done, ma'am. Please convey our best to the staff. Thank you. And 6 new classrooms, Minister. Yep. Fantastic. In 19th position, on the stage after a long time, Pinelands High School. The head of security is just marking off the flowers here. I think he's nationalized it. Congratulations, well done. Well done. In 18th position, Fairmont High School, Metro North. Well done, congratulations. In 17th position, Hoërskool DF Milan. Mr. Conradi reminds me the DFers. Well done, Mr. Conradi and your team. In 16th position, Hoërskool Gymnasium Parel. In 15th position, Wynberg Girls High School. Well done, Doc. In 14th position, La Rochelle Girls High School. Well done, Ms. Conradi, and welcome to the province. In 13th position, Parklands College. In 12th position, Parel Valley High School. In 11th position, Paul Roos Gymnasium. Now we come to the top 10. Now the principals are sweating bullets. Okay. That guy knows exactly what I'm saying. The one from, I think he's from Wynberg Boys. He knows it, eh? Principal is nervous now. 10th position, SA College High School. In 9th position, Paul Girls High School. Girls schools are great showing, eh? Notice that? Great showing. I think I should go to a girls school. Sure. Wel gedaan, juffrou. Baie goed. In 8th position, oh, here we back. 8th position, Rondebosch Boys High School. Oh, like your school? No. Okay. You're hoping for higher. Okay. See what I can do. Up, we're sliding again. Springfield Convent of the Holy Rosary at position number 7. The principal is not here, so we'll hold on to that award. In 6th position, Renish Girls High School. Girls are coming back strong again. Huh? Sure. Well done. Congratulations. In fifth position, Hoër Meisieskool Bloemhof. Come well now. Someone who spends hours at the school on a daily basis gets the job done. I look forward to many more, Wilma. No, don't talk about last year's to me. No. I'm sure you, and you'll do a great job. Well done, Wilma. In fourth position, Westerford High School. In third position, Rustenburg Girls High School. This is also the school, the Premier was the governing body chairperson at, if I remember. Well done, Mr. Gates. Good to see you. In second position, Herschel Girls School. Sure. Girls' schools have done well, eh?
Yes.
Sure. I'm sure you're going to. Yeah, no, sure. Well done. Congratulations. And in first position in the provincial government of the Western Cape, Diocesan College. This diamond, that's Metro Central. Sure. Congratulations. Arun. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Arun Muhammad will now take you through to the awards for the learners. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. Good morning, Goeiemorgen, Molweni. Congratulations to all the learners for your achievement. A hearty appreciation to all the role players in the system, the district officials, the school managers, the principals, the teachers, the parents, and thanks to Minister and Premier for affirming the long and difficult journey that each one of these candidates have traveled to reach this particular milestone. Awards to candidates will be presented for the best performance in specified subjects, outstanding performance in the special needs category, special ministerial awards, and awards to the top 40 candidates in the province. In category 1, candidate subject awards, in this category, 1 award will be made to the candidates with the highest mark in the subject, where the highest mark is determined up to 2 decimal points. Each candidate will receive 6,000 Rand and a certificate. There were 16 candidates in the Western Cape who obtained full marks for a subject, and I will indicate as I go through. For Afrikaans home language, Hoërskool Parel Ferrey, Daniel Gerard Cilliers. From Rustenburg Girls High for English home language, Caitlin Elizabeth Jackson. From Tembaletu Secondary School for isiXhosa home language, Sisipo Sikoti. From Delabat School for South African Sign Language as Home Language, Amashle Jamane. From La Rochelle Girls High School for Computer Applications Technology, Iris Saunders. With full marks for information technology from the Center of Science and Technology, Nsika Oyama Madondile. From Joe Slovo Secondary School for Technical Mathematics, Uviwe Nkulwane. With full marks for Engineering, Graphics and Design from Hoërskool Montana, Ulrich Lorenz. From Hoërskool Labori for Electrical Technology Power Systems, Michael Andreas Skeepers. From Rustenburg Girls High School for Accounting, Stella Erin Lazarus. With full marks for Business Studies from Intlanganiso Secondary School, Luzuka Marwankana. With full marks for Business Studies from New Eisleben Secondary School, Sesetu Mshotana. With full marks also for Business Studies from Makapula Secondary School, Sinati Zakhele. With full marks also for Business Studies from Norman Henschelhood High School, Jessica Kayleen van Rensburg. With full marks also for Business Studies from Hoërskool Tygerberg, Jana Adri van der Walt. With full marks for design from Parel Fallet High School, Joshua Simone. With full marks for history from Springfield Convent of the Holy Rosary, Catherine Campbell Wickery. With full marks for geography from Rustenburg Girls High School, Caitlin Christine Anstey. From Worcester Gymnasium for tourism, Wilmay van Dijk. With full marks in physical sciences from Weinberg Boys High School, Jared Ryan Ben. From Renish Girls High School in Life Sciences, Melissa Miller. For agricultural technology from Shalom Academy, Jan Daniel Roux. With full marks in mathematics from Sisimisele Secondary School, Lucha Mchede. With full marks in mathematics from Sipamandla Secondary School, Lisema Anta. Also with full marks in mathematics from Milnerton High School, Aidan Conradi. With full marks for mathematics, also from Milnerton High School, Jared McAvoy. And lastly, with full marks in mathematics, from Renish Girls High, Melissa Miller. Congratulations, everyone. We move to category 2, excellence despite barriers to learning. In this category, candidates will receive 10,000 Rand and a certificate. The award goes to Athlone School for the Blind, Samkelo Gumada. Also from Athlone School for the Blind, Nizibone Victor Mapolisa. And from Jan Kriel School, Jared Luke Jansen. Congratulations. Our next category is a special ministerial award, which will be dealt with by Mr. Brent Waters, and we call him back onto the podium.
We have two special ministerial awards. And for these awards, if I could perhaps ask the Minister and the Premier to remain standing. If you could remain standing. And we invite the Premier's wife, Mrs. Windy, to the stage, please. So I'm going to read the first awardee. But before I do that, maybe just want to indicate that the WCED is aware that every year there are numerous candidates who achieve excellent academic results in the face of tremendous hardship, ill health, and personal obstacles. We are ever struck by the courage and fortitude displayed by many learners, families, and teachers in achieving monumental educational and life goals. This year, Minister Mania wishes to recognize two learners who exemplify the exceptional courage and determination shown in achieving their success. The two recipients of these awards will each receive 10,000 Rand and a certificate. So before I give the name, I'm going to just read their bio, and then you can understand why the Minister took it upon ourselves and himself to award them a special prize. Our first ministerial award recipient suffered a devastating setback in his grade 10 year when he was hospitalized with severe back pain and diagnosed with osteoporosis. In addition, he suffered epileptic fits, elevating the risk of fractures to his weakened bones. Despite the exhaustive efforts of medical professionals, a diagnosis of the cause of the illness remained elusive. As an avid cricketer and soccer enthusiast, he was determined to live as normal a life as possible, despite the physical and mental toll his condition was taking. But his matric years saw his condition worsening, making it difficult to walk, sit for prolonged periods, with increasingly severe spinal problems. Despite increasing pain and a decreasing ability for concentration, he remarkably chose not to give up. His exceptional work ethic led him to not only successfully complete his exams, but to achieve a bachelor's pass with a distinction in life orientation. His principal describes him as an honest, upright, and genuinely loving individual, and is confident that his resilience and determination will continue to inspire those around him. And we couldn't agree more. The ministerial award from the Norman Henshelwood High School goes to Sashin Chase. Let's give him another round of applause. Our second ministerial award recipient has also overcome severe illness to succeed in the matric exams. He was enrolled in matric in 2022, but a broken ankle in April that year led to a shocking diagnosis of acute myeloid leukemia. He underwent surgery for the ankle and then proceeded to Cape Town for chemotherapy treatment and 5 weeks in hospital. He would later have to spend yet more time in hospital due to an infection resulting from his weakened immune system, and he was not able to continue with schooling. Now, many learners in this position might be tempted to give up, but he was determined, and he returned to matric on the 1st of March 2023, which was just 15 days before his first set of tests and exams. He worked very hard to catch up on any missed work, and he wishes to thank his principal and teachers for their support, understanding, and extra classes. His hard work has paid off, and he has achieved a bachelor's pass. His parents have been there for him every step of the way, and he recognizes the sacrifices that they have made to help him through this incredibly difficult period. He's a remarkable young man, and we have no doubt that he will succeed at anything he puts his mind to in the future. The Ministerial Award from Eden Technical High School goes to Saneli Kuberg. Thank you very much. Round of applause, please. Thank you very much, Mrs. Windy. Back to you, Arun.
Thank you very much, SG, and congratulations to the learners. In category 4, excellent achievement across the province, including independent schools. This is awarded to the top 40 candidates according to the marks obtained in their best 6 subjects that fulfill the requirements of the award of the National Senior Certificate, namely 2 languages, mathematics, and 3 other subjects excluding life orientation. The historical context of the schools is also taken into consideration. The above 2 categories will be combined and presented in alphabetical order, except for the top 5 positions. The first learner to be called up from Sipamandla Secondary School, Sakumzi Balangile. From Weinberg Boys High School, Ignatius Johannes Beertz. From Hoër Jongenskool, Paul Willem Adrian de Villiers. From Herzliya High School, Ashley Drew Dietz. From Rylands High School, Abdul Dayan Delong. From Protea Heights Academy, Iswamfon Ekbot. Also from Protea Heights Academy, Janeva Gordon. From Diocesan College, Casper Holm. From Rustenburg Girls High School, Caitlin Elizabeth Jackson. From Cannons Creek School, Thomas Ross Scablin. From Protea Heights Academy, Arabella Caroline Langenwerven. From Rustenburg Girls High School, Stella Erin Lazarus. From Herschel Girls School, Emma Ann Lewis. From the Center of Science and Technology, Insika Oyama Madondile. From Kwamfundo Secondary School, Sibashle Madubela. From Ikakia Secondary School, Ultimna Menzi. From Manzantombo Secondary School, Ingam Schlauli. From Rondebosch Boys High School, Nadir Mauser. From Sizimisele Secondary School, Lucham Chede. From Isilimela Secondary School, Onkem Chochwa. From Sinenjongo High School, Makanaka Angeline Muzuva. From Dr. Nelson Mandela High School, Sinemishlalin Tantiso. Can collect on her behalf. Yeah. From Claremont High School, Zubair Parak. From Tandakulu Secondary School, Lilita Nozuko Poswa. From Parklands College, Heidi Rousseau. From Paarl Girls High School, Annemay Skade. From Protea Heights Academy, Gemma Rosalind Seegers. From Sopumelela Secondary School, Lucky Alberto Sitole. From Insebenziswano Secondary School, Luko Soga. From Malbosrand High School, Kara Strauss. From SA College High School, David Terola. From Hoër Meisie School Bloemhof, Mila Sophia van Wyk. From Paarl Girls High School, Milka Visser. And from Belha High School, Tanisha Rixan Vidboy. To end up with, the top positions are as follows. In joint fourth from Rustenburg Girls High School, Caitlin Christine Anstey. From Renish Girls High School, Lily Hobbs. In third position from Star College, Bridgetown, Faraz Ahmed Parker. In second position from a public ordinary school from Weinberg Boys High, Jared Ryan Ben. The top candidate from an independent school in the Western Cape and in joint second position is from Herzliya High School, Ethan Myers. He is not present today. Can somebody from the school please collect from Herzliya High? Thank you. And the top candidate from a public ordinary school in the Western Cape, can you guess? Melissa Miller from Renish Girls High School. That brings us to the end of this section of the awards. Congratulations again to everyone and everything of the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think all those learners and schools who received awards deserve another round of applause. I want to thank the sponsors, MTN Foundation, Old Mutual, Fundi, Lenovo SA, Mascu Miller, Macmillan Education, Beausoleil String Quartet, 7 art schools and 7 art centers for all the donations and assistance that they have given to us to make these awards as illustrious as they all are. Please give them a round of applause. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank all the parents who have come out here today to accompany your learners. This is indeed a great achievement, and I know your families will continue to celebrate it. To all the school principals who have come out here today, a great achievement for your schools. Some surprise packages, Minister. We saw some schools we haven't seen up here before. And I think that's great, because what it in fact means is that the system is strengthening, and the system is strengthening at depth. And really that's what we do want to see in awards going forward. Thank you to all the school principals who have come here today. I will leave my last thanks, the learners' thanks, to the end. I do want to thank all the officials of the department who basically run the system. This is the pinnacle event. Thank you very much to everyone who has contributed to the success. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not from education, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to make this event possible. The Minister gave you a little bit of a glimpse into the exam section, the kind of almost military operation it takes to be able to run that in a credible way and to deliver that at the level of scale as we do. I would like you to give all our officials a round of applause, please. Without singling out anyone, I would like to thank Mr. Bertram Lauriston. This is his event, exams are his baby, but not for long. Mr. Lauriston has been promoted to another position, but I do want to thank Mr. Lauriston for his years of hard work and for leading us in everything that we did here today. Please give Mr. Lauriston a big round of applause. You know, I'm going to end with the Minister on a break protocol. I'm going to end with you, Minister. I want to first thank the Premier and Mrs. Windy. So, Premier, you have always been a supporter of education. You're a person who loves it. Thank you for your message of reading that you gave the learners here today. But really, we see you as a champion, as somebody who leads this province with an honesty, a determination, and importantly, an integrity to make a difference in people's lives. We really do want to thank you for that, and thank you for always supporting education. Can we please give the Premier a big round of applause? I said I was going to break protocol. Mrs. Windy. Mrs. Windy, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, colleagues, this is Mrs. Windy's home. This is where she lives. This is where she and her family live. And they have opened up their homes to us here this morning to share this wonderful facility with all of us. And I'm sure that that will remain etched in your memories forever and ever, whatever you do with your lives. Please give Mrs. Windy a big round of applause. Minister, thank you very much for your leadership. As I said, you have immersed yourself in education. This is only the second time that you have joined us here on the podium. but you already say things with the confidence of somebody who's been in education for a very long time. Thank you very much for your leadership. We appreciate it. I know you keep us on our toes, but that only helps us to make sure that our reach exceeds our grasp. Please give the Minister a big round of applause. Before I thank the learners, something that is going to happen at the end that I need to say, and then I will thank the learners. When you leave this venue, pre-packed refreshments are available outside. Please find a token behind your name badge, and that will allow you to go to the end of the year outside and receive a refreshment pack. At the end of the proceedings, all the candidates who are sitting here must please immediately, as we are done, proceed to the little staircase over there for a photograph. Once you've had that photograph, you please free to mingle, enjoy the space, take photographs with your friends, your family, with media if there are media, and enjoy the day. But please proceed directly to the end, to the stairs. And so to the learners, now ex-learners, young adults, on the brink of something great. You know, there's a saying that you can take a horse to water, but you can't make him or her drink. You're now at the water, and you have to make life decisions. The fact that you landed here, that means you have what it takes to make the right decisions. In your life, you will face many decisions. Some of them won't be the right decisions. Don't be hard on yourself. Use this opportunity as a springboard, as a platform to launch yourself from something good into something great and make a difference in people's lives. Wherever you go, wherever you land up, never forget where you have come from. Your school, your community, your aunts, your uncles, your parents, your siblings, your system. Never forget that. Always reflect on that. And most importantly, go out and do great things. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here today. We do appreciate it. Please have a wonderful day further. Thank you.